Hello music producers and sound designers, this is KCox, and in this tutorial we're going to be creating our own hi-hats from scratch with Ableton stock plugins, tick-ticks. But before that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell for new music, free downloads, and production tips. Let's get into it. First things first, we're going to load in analog. An analog is a synthesizer. Turn off oscillator 1, turn on the noise, turn off oscillator 2, push the color up some. When we push the color up, it just gives it more of the high frequency range. Just turn it all the way up. Now go into the amplitude section. We don't want it to be super long. So push the release all the way down. You can hold the sustain up if you want. But if I want to give a little more release, that should be good. Now let's draw it in. We just need one little quick MIDI note. It's all going to be the same note, no matter what interval you're in or what octave you're in. So we're just going to draw it in anywhere. That should be good. Now, let's make it a little bit longer. That should be good. Let's add some processing in. We could add in all of our MIDI effects after the instrument, but I actually like to bounce everything down into audio so I can see what I'm doing and give me a little bit more control. Freeze the track, right click, flatten, and this is our audio. Now let's shorten this a little bit. Command E to cut it. Let's loop it out. Now let's fade the end. We don't need it to be that long. And when you think of a hi-hat, you think of a short sound, but you want to cut it off as much as possible. That should be good. Now it's time to add some effects. The first thing we're going to add is the phaser. Audio effects phaser. Now the reason why we're adding in the phaser is going to give it the metallic sound. Without that, it'll just sound like straight white noise. Turn the phase down, turn the rate down. You can play it on earth or space, pose for 4, release all the way down, attack all the way down. Now we're going to play within this black zone, which is basically the frequency ranges. Go to a range that's suitable to our ear. That should be good. And now pull back the dry wet because it sounds kind of like a whistle to me. And then we also can transpose the file itself up a couple of semitones. 13, 12 semitones isn't bad. The next plugin we're going to add is a frequency shifter. We're going to use the frequency shifter and dial this knob, the frequency knob, up to around 3 hertz, 3 kilohertz. Just to get that upper register. And that made a hell of a difference. Let's bypass it and hear it. So I'm going to show you with the EQ. This is with the frequency shifter on. You can hear how clean it is, how it's cutting only just to the higher frequency or the higher register, the higher range. With the off, you're getting all of this low end, mid that you don't really need from a hi-hat. Let's add a compressor. I like the glue compressor. Pull by the threshold, put up the makeup gain, and also hit the soft clip. Now if you want to add more compression, you can if you want it to stand out in the mix, but it's not necessary. But let's just do it. Release down, attack down, ratio up, and threshold down a little bit. Tick, 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 ticks. And there you have it. To keep that sound as it is, let's duplicate it. Command D. Right click on the track. Freeze track. Flatten track. And there you have it. It's your new hi-hat sound. Now to test it out, we're going to throw it into a sampler. I have a pre-made loop. And there you have it, a very own hi-hat that's authentic to you. As a producer, you want to develop your own style, your own color into the music scene. Why not be yourself and create something that you like from scratch? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future tutorials, comment below. Ciao.